I'm not gonna lie. I don't think a 9 to 5 for me. Now, just hear me out. When I say I don't think a 9 to 5 for me, I know everybody like join the N word. I mean, join the team. Nobody think a 9 to 5. It's some 9 to 5s out there actually really good jobs. And some of it is like really swell. I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie. The jobs out there for a 9 to 5 is not that bad and everything. 9 to 5 just like you just have to subscribe. Wait, hold on. I was reading something in the chat from Crunchyroll. But nah, just hear me out. Alright. 9 to 5, it's not, I mean, like, yeah, it's like it's draining. It take everybody know 9 to 5 not, it's just to pay the bills and everything, get you barely there. And like I gotta expand, like just look at it, I gotta expand. And then what my arm, that's something. But I'm just saying, like, if we, it cause like I know I'm gonna have to do more work. That's gonna be, I mean, I ain't like lazy is a what's it called, sin and everything, and it's like a real powerful one. But my God is powerful. Yahweh is powerful. Don't get me wrong about that. But at the same time and everything, what's it called, I just don't think I should be at a 9 to 5 no more. And now, don't get me wrong, I was always like, I'm gonna get that money. I'm gonna get it some type of way, but I'm gonna get it. But in everything, I'm out here like, so I work 9 to 5s all my life. All my life. Even if I wasn't working 9 to 5, I was doing side jobs. It was hustling, but at the same time, it was not selling. It was not selling nothing. I don't even know how to sell. Let me just be honest with you. If I ever did sell, they probably snatch my name tag off my thing, and I end up in the kitchen working with everybody else. Yeah, that's why I don't sell. I don't know how to sell. I don't want to learn. But everything, what's it called? And then on top of that, I was like, you just gotta think, man, cause like, I know it's like everybody say it's more stuff behind the scene. Open your own business and LLC, keeping up track with your LLC. I still gotta what's it called? I still got to I gotta do something. It's only $15, but I got till next month. At the end of the month, they send me a letter said if you want to do business in Kentucky, you have to pay this $15. I say, all right. I just gotta fill it out now. But now, I'm not gonna lie, like it, cause only reason I got to this point is cause I never got to the point I'd be like, man, this job suck, man, and everything like that. I need to be grateful because I didn't have a job at that time, and God blessed me with a job. I was ungrateful. I'm still learning how to be grateful and everything. I'm not gonna lie about that part and everything, but at the same time, I'm like, man, it was like levels for me to get to this point. It's not that point like it's like watching videos on everything. Yeah, they good have everything and push you to get you through and everything, but that's like seeking out signs to see like what's next and everything. And if you riding off of that and you out here like basically saying, oh my God, that's all I need to heal my day and get me through it and everything, that's not, no, I'm tired of that. I'm frustrated. Hey, how you doing? Welcome back. I was talking about like, I know I was, all right, I'm gonna break it down. It's because I don't want to seem like ungrateful or anything, but I was talking about like, I'm tired of 9 to 5s because like, it's not like, all right, you know how people come in and be like, man, I'm just done with these 9 to 5s. No, it was stages for me because I'd be like, I'm gonna get this money either way or any way how I'm gonna get it. It's just like, all right, this 9 to 5 suck. Let me get a new job. But it's like I've been at the peak of the, LG&E. That was it was a cool job and I was making a lot. All right, but it's just like at the point. Don't get me wrong. I'm learning how to be grateful of the stuff I do have and the job I do have, but I'm just like, at a certain point, I'm just hitting these stages over and over. I'm out here looking at the wall because it's like a brick wall. You get enough barely to make it. And, I mean, like making, if you want to make more, you gotta do more. And I'm out here like, I think outside the box. And after a while, I'm out here scratching my head like, I'm not feeling this system no more. I want to do something else. So I'm out here like, you know what? I know I've got to put in more work. More work mean like posts like on TikTok, like, all right, we working our way up to 3 times, but I'm gonna try to post 2 times instead of 1 time and everything. And what's it called, just like I'm gonna try to work on the YouTube too, making YouTube videos at the same time. It's gonna be a lot more work. But I'm trying to get out of the industry of the 9 to 5 slave house, always there on time, punching. You better not be late because the boss is gonna be on your boots. I'm just tired of it at that point. For real, I know you gotta be tired. If bro, I'm just personally, I can't do it. I can do it because the bill is due late, and I can't do that. But I'm gonna start working on myself to build something else because I don't know, just keep on going through life. And what's it called, I mean, like, I ain't gonna lie, getting this far, and for real, God got me through, like, he got me through what's called half of this to keep going through this journey. I'm not gonna lie to you, because like it been so many dark moments in life and everything. Because I remember this, we was on this walking bridge before. It's like a little downtown walking bridge. You would walk across the bridge and everything. They made like a little walking, it's nice and everything. But it was nighttime, and it was like me, my friend Terrence, and his brother, and this one girl, can't remember her name. But what's called, we was walking everything, and then we was walking back to Louisville from Indiana, and then I was like, one of them conversation came up like, I'm over it now, like God healed me from the things and everything. But it was like what's called, I don't know how we got on the conversation or everything, but it was like, if you didn't go through these type of things and everything and bounce back or some type of stuff, everything. I was like, because they really didn't. They like, I told them stuff, but I didn't tell them stuff. You hold stuff up, and because I didn't tell a lot of people stuff. Like, you had to be like, you gotta like, you had to something strike my curiosity, and I'd be like, all right, we sharing information, or I feel like you're not going to what's it called, use it against me like in the later run. Because a lot of people, they do that. They get the information, they'd be like, and then like later on, what's called, I don't know, something happened or something they try and press or something. Like, I'm not saying they was like that. I was just saying, like, I just, at the time, I had a lot of trust issue. I'm not gonna lie, because I've been down the road with that, like through school and everything, school and just through life at for real. Because it's just people use that information and just be like, use that against you, or if it's a girl like who he can see like you or something, and what's called, throw that out there and everything. I don't know, it's I can't remember all the details, but I know I've been through a lot of stuff like that, and so I give out a little information at a time. It's just people, and it's people, I couldn't believe it at first. But God was telling me like a while, like, it's actual people who prey on people downfall. And I was like, nah, who would do something like that? Nobody out here would prey on nobody downfall. I stopped talking after a while. After I was in like season after season after season after season, when every time I went around, I said, oh my God, y'all not gonna believe what God showed me in a dream. Oh my, I was like a little kid. There's nothing wrong with that, but sometimes it's good to keep stuff to yourself until it comes. That's the key of it. That's what he been trying to tell me. I'm up here like, nah, God, they gotta know. They gotta know. So I told a lot of people. I spent season after season after season, and now I'm at this season where I'm up here like I threw the key away. I'm up here like, nah, I ain't trying to spend another season with the same demon with another. Nah, I'm over that now. Nah. It's like, you know how you get to a stage and you send it. You know how they be saying like your girl broke up with you and they be in the gym and everything. They just be sitting there and thinking that I'm at that season. I know girl broke up with me or anything like that, but I'm at that season like, nah. I might stay a little, but not a lot and everything. I was like, nah. It's just like you just gotta be careful nowadays because there's actually people out there who do that type of stuff, and be careful of who you hug or touch and everything. All I'm saying, just be careful, cause especially if well, no, you know what I start on doing? I didn't pick up on the thing. It was this you know when you walk past on somebody and you breathe the scent, you can smell the scent. I stop, like when people walk past me, I blow air out for I won't pick for the scent won't get in my mouth or anything. Because you never know. They even made a movie about it. Hey, when I seen this movie, it made me like, first of all, if you ever out somewhere and somebody invite you to their private island, do not go. I don't care. It's some famous rapper, famous singer, your celebrity, whatever, or some random, don't go. Alright, first thing on top of it, for real, even if I got invited, I'm not going. Because private island mean private rules. The rules don't apply over there. I mean, like, they can have their own cop system over there. And then on top of that, anything go on the private island. It was this one movie, I forgot it had that one dude from 21 Jump Street, not the big one, it was the tall one, who always played the cool kid. Not he played that in that movie, bro. When I watched that movie, it even made me was like, because how well he played the actor, like he really played that role. It had me believing, but the stuff they was doing and the stuff they was like for real, like if I don't know if that give you, because it's like you gotta be careful what you watch too, because it'd be like spirits that jump out and jump on your dream. Just rebuke them and rebuke them in the name of Yeshua and they go away. But you gotta believe in it too. But now the thing is, like, he really played that role like really, really well. Not even gonna lie, but I'm out here like, I was telling my brother, and I was like, first I told him, if anybody invite you to a private island, he said no. No, I'm not going to their island. That's it, cause like cause it's like, all right, bro, you on a private island. You up here, y'all got done at the club. Y'all up here like Terry Crews, what's called off of White Chicks, when he was like in with Baby Oil and he was dancing on the thing. Y'all had a party like that. They said, "Hey, we're flying back to my private island. You trying to come? You better sober up so fast and pray to God so you would sober up so fast." Say no, not at all. I'm gonna stay here. Stay here. I'm gonna stay here. Stay here. You better dance your way back off there, because for real, you never know what happened. You'll never know what happened. Just play it safe and everything, because a lot of stuff you gotta watch the movie. If you find him, maybe say you gotta watch the movie, because he did something like, he was like, man, there he is. Because he really played that actor. I'm not gonna lie. He played the mess out of it. He made me believe in it. I don't know if he, everybody got like their own habits, like own little thing they like to do behind the scenes. Like you got the shadow, and then you got what we see on the camera. So you never really know what a person really, there he is. It was like Blink Twice, yeah. I'm not gonna play the trailer, but I'll show you the I don't know. Yeah, Blink Twice. It was and I'm not gonna lie to you. It was an eye opener. It was an eye opener for sure. It was a sweet. It wasn't no sweet eye opener. It was an eye opener. It's this movie. This movie right here. I ain't gonna lie. That's an eye opener. Don't ever go to a private island. Don't ever go to a private island. Rich, famous, or anything. If a man or a woman say, "Hey, I got a private island," don't you go. Don't you say, "I decline." Don't go there. Not at all, ma'am. I'm straight off of that. Blink Twice. That's the movie. But hey, be careful when you watch that movie. For real. Because like I'm just saying, like I'm trying to look out on, because you never know when the opportunity come, and you would be like, man, this is an opportunity of life. Some opportunity is good to pass up. You know, God bring opportunity and the devil bring opportunity too. So, you know, it's sometimes it's good pass up our ass and everything. But at the same time, with the 9 to 5, what I was talking about, I was just like, now I got an LLC. What I was saying earlier, I gotta pay $15 for a do business in Kentucky, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get to it because they sent me a letter saying, email saying, you got till next month, the 30th, to pay the 15, or you can't do business. And I went like, oh my God, let me get on it. But I got run down to and get my address changed on my ID, so I'm gonna do that too. But it just steps and levels to it. I guess you get to a point and you up here like, I don't want to do this anymore. You know, after your boss, I don't know, but what's it called? Yeah, that was just crazy to me. I was like, nah, I can't. At this point, I can't do it with them. Because like, it's a bigger world. I want to go traveling. I want to take y'all traveling with me. You know, we'd go to Hawaii, go see places. I like seeing places and everything. I like doing stuff fun. I like doing fun things. And it's this one dude I seen on TikTok. I ain't gonna lie, what I said, like, because I almost applied to it was the what's that thing called, the officer. It was a officer job and everything. It was like you're not a police officer, but you're what's called prison guard, Rick Ross type of thing. It was like one of them. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not in the streets or anything like that. I don't really mess with the cops like that. I don't mess with the cops. But when you at a position of being stable, you need money, stuff would go. And when I did a walkthrough there, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't in the mindset of, because like it's a game every time you play. And when you're not focused, because I was just happy to be there. I'm out here like, I'm finally getting out of Kroger. I'm finally moving up. Because I was mad at myself because I was like, I thought I'd be out like this was like last year. And I said to myself, to my mom and them, I said I should be done. I should be on like a big rap star, like in around October and everything. I should be all up there and everything. I wasn't doing the content part. That's where I messed up at. But so I was like, yeah, before I even remember my you know how you punch in to clock in your code, your combination, I was telling myself every day, I said, I'm gonna be out here before I remember this code. Nowadays, I go up to the punch clock and I'm punching it in fast and quick. I always clock out like 5 minutes early. If I can't clock out 5 minutes early, it's one of them days. But sometimes I clock in 5 minutes early just to leave 5 minutes early, or just to get the day, like, get it rolling. Because I don't take no breaks or lunch. If I do take a break, I'm taking a break, but not a break, if you catch my drift. That's all I want to speak on that in case they ever see. I am taking a break though, but not a break, if you catch my drift. But what's it called? It was this dude on with TikTok, I was like, because I was thinking about my dad was like, if you're interested, you can it was Our Lady Peace. Our Lady Peace is a thing where they take care of the mental ill, not like mentally something, everything, you know, you gotta make sure they on their stuff and everything. And I'm not gonna lie to you, the things I've seen, and I'm gonna go to my following and everything. I got it somewhere hidden in lights. Oh yeah, I unlocked that TikTok studio thing, where I can go live on TikTok. I'm not gonna lie about that right there. I'm gonna go yeah, I'm gonna go get that. I was setting it up at the point I was actually setting it up, and then I was like, man, this dude had to be new. I ain't gonna lie. I was watching his videos, bro. Because this dude, I ain't gonna lie, when I was watching his videos, it was because I was walking, and then I was like, I don't know where he came from or what, but when he was doing this stuff right here, it made me die laugh. I know this gotta be in the way he say it. Here, let me show you. Let me put this big screen. All right. Where is it? I think I've seen like I be watching most of his videos. You smashing, you was at work and you hit that. Oh shit! Bro, I was almost that close to getting one of them jobs. If they was paying good.
Okay. Sit down, Sarah.
I was almost there. I was like, they paying good. I get props to them, bro. I ain't gonna. That's one of them things.
Oh shit! Why the fuck is you eating paper?
Nah, I don't think this one is the one.
You know what? I don't need care. Your motherfucker.
Nah, which one? Where was that one at where he said where that bro? Because like when I seen dude was funny off of that. It was like I never seen this dude before, but I think this was it. Getting ready to clock out, right? Bro, I know I'm sorry making you watch this, but I was like, this is funny. I had to show somebody. I don't really have nobody to send this to, but I gotta send it to you. Hey, I ain't gonna out my mom. My soul would leave my body if I saw that. My soul would leave. I want him to do that. What will you do in that moment? Nah. What will you do? That's not no normal bull. Nah. What will you do in that moment? And cause in that moment, I'm not even gonna lie. How he talking right now, I be talking like that. But first, I stare at him. I stare at him like I just stare at him for a minute. And then, because I'd be like, because some of them, in my head, I would really be thinking, like, you know how, like, my parents, they be taking care of the disabled people and everything. But in my head, sometimes I be looking, and sometimes I be like, nah, sometimes they be faking it. Cause I can't even lie. If I was, like, I had, like, all right, like, I'm not cut all bull stuff. I could have been in one of them, but it wouldn't work out. If I play my cards right, but I was too much into getting on money and everything. I I couldn't. It was a way I could slid in there, but I'm glad I didn't take that route and everything. But some of them not handicapped. Like sometimes you gotta think outside the box. Some of them are smart and now they got strength. Like you got your own superhero, and some of them villains. I'm just saying, bro. Some of them are just acting. If you want to meet an actor, I swear, bro, I'm sorry, people gonna think I'm lying everything and everything. Nah, they just know how to play and act real good. They know, bro. That's a nice hat. I'm not gonna lie, that's a real nice hat. Bro, that's how it will be. Nah, this not the one, bro. It be like I can't cuss. I'm trying my best not to cuss and everything, but what's it called? It be like I don't want to repeat it, but man, how they, man, where is it, bro? It's like, man, I don't know if I saved it. Nah, bro, I wanted him to do the punchline. His punchline, with the when he dressed up like that. Man, I'm probably just gonna have to leave it. I'll probably find it later. I don't know if I'll be able to find it. He got a lot of videos, where the person say, I don't give a. Nah, that's a new one I seen. Damn. Are you gonna watch that on Streaming University? Should we watch the Streaming University? Like when it come on, the only thing, they playing music. I got flagged on the music thing. Nah, I don't know where it is. But his you want to laugh or something and everything? His video hilarious. Hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. Hilarious. Yeah, I like this one. Let's see.
Oh shit!
I don't know how long I'll be on that job. It's some real stuff out here. Like people actually really do that, and they not really like if you have an open mind. And like I'm not alright. I don't want to be like open like everything. Yeshua is my. I rock with Yeshua, but it's actually some. I'm telling you, it's some. I know I sound crazy. I know I gotta get a little information about. But if you see somebody doing that, like no joking type of stuff, and they really talking to it and everything. Bro, I tell you, hey, bro, it could be a demon in there. I'm not gonna lie to you. We can point fingers all day, but I'm not gonna like that. Andy dog, what's that thing called? They be carrying around and everything be going on like trials and what they be showing that thing like go around they go around the world and everything. They have that Andy dog red hair, and they had it in a movie. They move it in the a chest with a preacher on it and everything, and they said it's a demon inside that what's it called, that doll. Personally, bruh, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm gonna mess with it. I'm not like mess with it. I'm gonna be like, all right, camera right here, right? All right, pretend like you the dog right here. All right, hold up. Hold up. All right, hold up. All right, I hit one of these. And I start messing. I start taunting that on that demon in that cage. I'd be like, "You gotta be kidding me! You supposed to be this bad demon? You stuck in this little dog? I don't see nothing right here. They holding back a little cage, little monster right now. You can't handle it. I be aiming at. I be messing with it. That's the only reason how they keep it up. I try to get it come out, and if it can't come out and hit the glass, I'm gonna laugh at it and I'm gonna leave. And then I'm going to say, "Oh God, please plead the blood of Yeshua." For real. But for real, be careful of stuff like this. They really be, and don't be like going there like no superhero. I'm not gonna lie. They got strength. You gotta remember, they got strength. They got like, they actually hood strong, like ain't like unnormal strength. You gotta be careful of that. They really got, for real. Jokes aside, they really got strength, like incredible strength. Hey, what type of hat? Nah. Hey. Hey, bro. Hey. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, hey, I'm not gonna lie. That's what's called. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it'd be like you gotta check him out. I mean, like some of his videos be hitting me. Like I be having these days. Like I'm just walking. I'm walking home and everything. I be scrolling on TikTok and I hit one of his videos come up and I watched that and it was I like the everything he said. I never gave up. Everything I be dying off of that. What's called? I was just like, man. But yeah, you got to be careful with stuff out here like that. It's like I don't like because I actually talked to this one dude I know, and he was telling me about his. I'm not gonna die. I'm gonna, witches, warlocks, and all that other stuff. I know you probably saying, "Oh, this nigga crazy. He up here like he off his rockers." Nah, that stuff actually true. You just that's why I say be careful on who you let touch you. Not in no like national that way too, but for real, just hear me out and be careful for real. That's why when I say I don't breathe in when everybody pass toward me, and especially when a girl have perfume and everything on, I breathe out my nose and make sure I don't breathe it in. You never know. It get something like I had a bunch of in the past mess with me and everything, like especially when I go to sleep. But it's a way around it, just pray and fast, and then on top of that, for me, I don't know how I give that power to praise Yeshua, because up top I was in dreams, I was hunting them. Believe me or not, but that's what I was doing. I was doing that on the back end. And I was like, man, that was something for me. I was just, at that point, it was something. I was like, it's just, you got to be careful. That's all I'm going to say on that topic. I don't know if you want to hear more about that topic, but just be careful who you let give you a hug. Family. It doesn't matter, for real. Use your discernment and everything. Or if you feel off, don't Even this, I stopped, like, for real. I stopped doing, like, giving people daps and everything. It might be sometimes and everything. I wash my hands fast. Yeah, because you never know. I'm telling you, like, I got tired. Like, when I tell you about the, remember with the dude who broke up with a girlfriend and everything, and they sitting in the gym like this thinking and everything. That's me. I'm up here like, I'm strategizing. I'm up here like, nah, bro. Like, what's called, all them seasons ago, and y'all did that and everything. I had to go through the repercussions and everything. Even be friends, close friends, and people you would have never think doing that stuff and everything. All they need to do is touch you. Nah, that's a wrap on that. I don't want to dap up. I don't want to dap up no more. Because it'd be some wild stuff you had to go through and setbacks and everything. And I hate going through delays and everything. My hair, my mom put some oil in my hair. I know I'll top it. But my mom put some oil in my hair yesterday. I swear to God, man, that thing, like, hey, when I say, hey, it don't hurt like that no more. But I can't keep it in for a long time because my hair, it get like, after a while, it get like, it's that type, it start forming like this. So I gotta take it down in a minute and everything. Probably not today, but I'm trying to hold on to it a little bit longer. But I don't want my hair to get stuck like this. But it is what it is. I guess that's how we gotta be. But what's it called? Yeah, just watch who you keep around you. I know I keep on telling you about stuff like watch out. It's like I've been through this, like, for real. It's like, I know I'm trying to share like stories about my life and everything, but these are, if I could help anybody to avoid these situations and getting in these situations, it's not fun at the end of the day. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's really not fun. It's some consequences about it. That's why I'm up here like, it's a lot of stuff behind it, everything. I don't want to think I'm pushing anything on you or anything. I'm just sharing my experience, and for real. So I'm just like, yeah, just be careful because you never know how life going to turn out and everything. Be careful where you lay your head at too. It just be crazy nowadays. But what's a good thing we can talk about? Let's see. I already told you about the YouTube thing with Terrence. I haven't contacted him back. I need to contact him and see if he watched the video, or should I give it a couple of days? Chat. Should I give it a couple of days and let him watch it and everything? Probably give him like a couple of days and everything. I'm probably gonna start putting out my my stuff on. I would get on Instagram, but my Instagram, I can't log into it and it's not working on here. And for real like that. Will you be open to watching game clips? I'm not like hopping on the game and hopping off the game, or should we just keep chatting? Because I'm cool with just chatting too, because that's some cool stuff too. Not gonna lie, I'm off tomorrow. I know I said I'm not gonna stream, but I don't know if you got work or school on tomorrow. Everything, I was gonna probably stream a little earlier and everything, but what's called? Yeah, I don't know about. Damn, my arm got blurry. Nah, okay. On the back screen of my thing, I was like, here. I was like, hold up. This is what I was looking at. I was looking at this part. I thought it got cut out and everything. I was like, is it blurry? Are there any more and everything like that? But yeah, I just be everywhere. I don't be everywhere, but I be everywhere. If you know what I'm saying, I be like half time everywhere, but not everywhere. If you get my drift. But yeah, I'm ready to move. Like for a streaming, like for my streaming thing, it was comfortable like this. I ain't gonna lie, it's nothing going through it, but it felt comfortable. But from the streaming thing, like getting on every day and everything, I don't mind doing that. I don't mind getting on every day. Anyway, it helped me to be more consistent. Now what I gotta do is like, nah, I can barely hear. Okay, now what I gotta do is like, what's that thing? I gotta chop them videos up. I have not chopped not a single one up. When I say chop up, I mean chop up like 15 minutes. No, not 15 minutes to 15 seconds and everything. I can probably slide in on that and I don't know. I gotta do something, and then later on, I'm gonna do this tutorial thing. I doing this AI thing, how to do it's something what's called. It helped me to get my work done fast. It's a lot of work. It's like, hey, it's like I'm not gonna lie to you. It's like what's it called, when I say like, all right, people always say open up your own business. Yeah, it's great doing your own business and everything. It's hard. I'm not gonna lie, it's hard. And some, you just gotta keep on believing, keep on walking, keep walking by God's side, keeping Him in your. Because like last time I started this, I always I'm not gonna lie, I don't really say a lot on everything about what. But when I first started doing like YouTube shorts and everything, like I got a page where I do like, I got like 119 subscriber. I haven't posted on there in a while, but I was doing like outside content, like outside in the like adventure, all that, and doing the shorts and everything. I was doing good on it and everything. I grinded for the and everything, but I was like, man, I was watching like Instagram on things about your time is almost coming, it's here and everything like that. So I was like eating up and absorbing that and everything. But at the same time, I wasn't, to be honest, I was walking with God and everything, but at the same time I wasn't keeping Him in the business type of thing. So like when I was like going to studios and everything, I had a relationship with, not, I don't know what's called, I call him Yeshua, but his name Jesus and Yeshua the same. But at the same time, what's called, I had a relationship with the Father, what's called Yahweh. And then I was basically going to the studio, and I was like, the stuff I was doing, everything, it's the stuff I prayed for, and what's called, I search for. It's like, all right, for the Illuminati and all that type of stuff. Illuminati, everybody know, but I deep side, like before the rap and everything, because I never thought I could be like, I ever be a rapper, because my speech problem. I had like a speech thing and everything. So I was like, man, like I had to do speech class. It was candy like involved. After you do your you say it right and everything, you get a treat and everything. So, but it was like, it was all that, and I was never thinking like I'll be like I was like, if I could shoot videos and everything, that would be cool. But I didn't think of it like that at the time. So I was like, when I watched like these Fat Joe and videos like that, where they they be having like, they be rapping, but I'd be like, man, if they had ski masks on and like try to like move the video a little bit different and everything. But I always like, I know I keep on saying like, bro, just hold on. But I was like, if I could, my mind would never, I never saw myself doing something. I didn't even know about streaming at that time, but streaming was like later on. But it was, the fact was, I was seeing myself like being in the shadows and everything. I never wanted to really be in the spotlight. I want to be in spotlight, people see me, but that was that school type of stuff and everything. You know how everybody be like, damn, I wish I was with the Popular Coin Twins, like that and everything. I want to be with all them, all group up. But actually, when you get to know yourself and be yourself and everything, bro, you don't even need that. And they want to be a part of you. They want to be with you and everything. And you don't be like, you don't act high and mighty and everything. You show love how it is. You forgive and forget at the same time. But, you remember everything. But, you got to forgive and keep on going. It's just going to be like that. And then, they watching you and they be like, damn. They hanging around you and everything. And you start wearing off on them. And they can start loving themselves too. But at the same time, I never saw myself rapping and everything. I was like, nah. I never had the idea in there until I hopped on like my brother and his friend. His friend had a studio in his crib, and then me and my brother Ryan, we went over there, and I was doing something. I don't even remember what I was over there for. But what's called, I said, let me try. And then I was listening to NEL on Chopper, I was listening to him at the time, a long time ago. He was. I got on there and I started freestyling. I was saying anything, and then I was like, they was like, damn, and then even Dre, they came in the studio and he was like, damn, that's you and everything. They was listening. And at the time my voice is like, they was like, damn, yo, you got a good voice. At the time I didn't know you had to you can say any words and you can undo that, but you had to rhyme. I didn't know that at the time, but that's farther down the line. You see what I did? I'm getting better over time. But what's it called? I would have never got that skill without God, because I pray like every night to be a better rapper. Like I still do rap and everything. It's just like you gotta have a bag for that, so you gotta find like ways around it and everything. But at the same time, I was doing stuff like what's it called? I was going over there all the time, rapping and everything. And then like my friend Josiah, I showed him some of my music. This is where it took a turn. Like I didn't have the pressure. Like I thought people would be with it. Even the friends we all had them so-called friends. Them friends who be with it and everything. Like, damn, yeah, this hard. Get feedback and everything. Alright, I get in that too. But what's called Josiah, he told me, like, I was showing him my song. I was like, I forgot what song I did. It was a long time ago. But I was showing him my song and he was like, yeah, this is nice, but where's the rhyming? You supposed to rhyme. And then I said, yeah, but I'm that type of rapper who don't rhyme. He looked at me and he told me the honest truth. He's like, Michael, you gotta rhyme when you rap. You're not rapping, you're just saying stuff. You gotta rhyme. And that's when I went with my little broken heart. And I went down and I called my brother, like, is it true on type of thing? And then I said, do I gotta rhyme and everything? And then he was, I want to tell you, like, work on you, like later on, how to break it down and everything, like little by little. But he said, yeah, you gotta rhyme and everything. And that's when I went down with a broken heart. And then I said, only person who I could turn to was Yeshua. And I prayed to God. I went like, God, please help me to learn how to rhyme. Because in school, I was terrible at rhyming. I found something I was good at, and then on the mic, I don't sound like what I did when I talked and everything, with the slurs and everything, all that. On the mic, I sound so different, clean, crispy. So I'm out here like, God, please bless me to rhyme, to do all this other stuff, and be the best rapper, like to rhyme alive and everything. And then over time, it started working and doing all the things and everything. But I was having these dreams. I had these run-ins with these demons. That's why I said you got to be careful. Because everybody say, dreams, you can't really focus. Nah, that's where they play ball. That's where we get down and we play ball. And you got to be prayed up. Because we be playing ball in there. They play ball and we play ball. If God wake you up, like, I don't know, you went to sleep, have a good night's sleep and everything, you wake up around 1:12 or 2:03, get down and hit your knees and pray, because that's when the enemy team gonna tag in. I'm just saying from a personal experience, because I went back to sleep and my dreams start getting weird and everything. Now, this was like the first time because like when I usually see demons, it would be like, a shadow figure, and they be big and hit. Like the music game, I'm not gonna lie to you, twin, that they got some they big on that and everything. My bad getting loud, I'm just saying, they huge over there, they not no joke and everything. But what's it called? So it was like this one time I was going to sleep and everything, but I'm not gonna fake it to you, because I was like, I'm gonna talk reckless to him. When I'm in there, I'm hitting these demons. Like when I'm actually where I'm able to grab them and physically touch them, game over. My first time seeing like one, like at the face of it and everything. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't tell them. I told my mom, but I really didn't. I didn't tell like nobody else and everything. And everything, I kept it to myself. This thing ran out of my closet. I said, it went like, it shot at my computer. And when I'm saying I'm laying up in the bed and I'm up here, I put the cover and shot over here. I said, it moved so fast. I'm not gonna lie to you, it moved so fast because it was hunched over with like all black, but his face, he had a big head, but his face and smile, his smile was like grinned up all the way up here and everything. Not wearing watching no scary movie. Nah, this was some real stuff. This is some real stuff. It shot, boom, hit that way. And I tried to put my head over the cover, and then when it got over there, it was looking at me. I promise you not. I said, I rebuke you in the name of Yeshua, and it disappeared. That's the only thing I could get out of my mouth in time. I couldn't do like, you take that, you are Nah, I couldn't, like, so I was like, I gotta ease my way in. So when I get used to I get used to taking them down and everything. Yeah, I'm gonna talk trash on them. They know I'm gonna talk trash on them. I like talking trash on them, and they gonna take it. I bet not hear a word from them saying something like, I say, don't you ever look at me. Did you look at me? You know, stuff like that. They know it's coming because I'm gonna talk mad trash to them, and I'm gonna laugh at them too. They hate it when you laugh. But back to the music thing. So I showed my friends at work at the time. My friends who I did have at work, and we was working all there. And when I showed them confidence and everything. And I think one song I said, it was like Alpha Desk Job. I'm trying to get the money. The hook was hard. But on my lyrics was like what's called, I was talking like it was some cool lyrics and everything. Only if it rhymed and made sense and all that. I said something about a wizard and something like that. But they was like, they both, like, you know how you show somebody and they looked at each other and then they start laughing, joking and everything. And I was like, damn. I rolled something and I tried down, and they hear like, you talking. Nah, give that music stuff up, Michael. That's not it. I had it all happen. You know, everybody go through it and something like that. But like, give it up and everything. You talking about this, but now when I play like my stuff, I don't know if they hear it or not. But I paint a visual like for this. It ain't no this stuff. I just had to go over time with it, cause like everybody is joke, laughs and everything. But I never saw myself being a rapper. But I made it here. But after rapping, I'm gonna learn how to sing. That's between me and you, all right? Well, I'm gonna make it in a clip, but so it's between all of us. But I'm gonna learn how. I'm gonna transfer over to singing after that. I thought, you can rap, you can sing by some, you can reach a lot of people while singing. I'm gonna make some demons mad. If I'm walking in the music game, I'm gonna make some demons mad. I'm gonna make them mad still. But what's called that's the side point. But yeah, I went through all that stuff and everything, backlashes of it and everything. And they was like, I was chasing after this like for real. I was going to the studio, boom, 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 over and over and over. But yeah, it was just like showing people and everything. Yeah, they do laugh and everything. And what really got me was, it was this girl and this dude. I say so-called friends. They so-called friends. We all know it's so-called friend. But they was riding in his car up to work, and then she one of them who talked to. She let it slip through her lips by talking too much and everything. So she was like, yeah, what's called? We was out there. We was doing this and everything. We was listening to your song on the way up and everything. And then she laughed. And I was like. Everything. I was just like, and that's when my old song. After that point, I didn't show them none of my other stuff. I didn't stop doing music and everything. I just didn't show them. But nowadays, I'm not flexing or anything. But I came a long way. I got some new. Every time I go in the booth, I do something like, I try to do better than I did on the last song. I try to do better than I did on the last song. My only competition is me doing better than what I did on the last song. That's how I see it and look at it. But after that, yeah, showing people and everything, caring about other people's opinions, it's like you shouldn't care about it and everything. You take it like a grain of salt, like information and everything. Like, okay, I can do this better, this. But if they talking bull out their booty and everything, I mean, everybody gonna be on some stuff. You can't let it get a reaction. Like what I said, don't give them a reaction because you just gonna feed her fire. If you give that reaction, you just ah, boom. You feed on you lashing out, but you got this dude leaning back like, or her and everything like, I feel good about myself. I'm gonna go outside, touch some grass. Nah. We ain't giving no free reactions out here. Not at all. But yeah, that was like a piece of, I don't even know how I remember that for real. But I guess everything happened for a reason. And sharing that you would do whatever you want with that information, but pick it apart whatever you want to take with it, or you don't have to take it with you. Some reason I just shared it. For real, I did not have that plan to share that today. But what's it called? Yeah, that's the thing with life. Life just be on everything, bro. I'm not gonna lie, because like this Lyft today, I only had like $10 in my account and some change. And man, God made a way before I get home. I thought I would, because like I was tired. I'm not gonna lie, I was tired when I got home. I went to sleep 1 hour, got up, edit one video, post it, and then after that, I basically said something about like, because I know I had it. I was trying to get edit of where I can change my banner on YouTube and everything, and then I got on there and I had it to make a new one and everything, and then I was making sure I was trying to hit the right time mark for you and get on and everything. 5:30, if it was like 5:55, it was everything. I was trying to hit them mark, trying to get between them and everything and get in. But hey, yeah, on TikTok Studio Live, we gotta set that up sometime. And I'm probably gonna watch a YouTube video how to set it up. I'm not gonna lie and everything. But yeah, how life been going for you? You been good, chilling? It's okay. I can try to read through the mic, through the headset all night. Nah, hey. If you want to chat, you can always chat in the chat. I'll read your stuff. But I gotta get this 2-pull coming up next month, so the 12th. The first one free, like before it get you in there, and then the second one to get it pulled. Because this is my baby too. To get it pulled, it's like what is it? It's like $180. I get that pull. Yeah. Half of my mouth I got it done like I pay. To be honest, I don't have no insurance. Insurance charging too much. That's why I'm out here. I'm careful with they telling me, this one dude telling me, you gotta get back in the gym. You gotta get back in the gym, Michael. You gotta hit them boxing. You gotta hit. And I'm out here like, in my head, I was like, yeah, I'd love to get back in there. It's $115, bro. But I'm out here like, my mom going to say, she said, you got a day off. We can break down how it's saved and everything with your checks and everything. I'm going to take her up on that offer. And then, but the gym thing, I do want to get back in the gym like full. I'm going to get back in there, boxing and everything. But at the same time, everything, like I can't. Last time I was doing kickboxing, where I tell you when I got hit in my, he knocked the wind out of me and then catch me when I fell to the ground. I took a knee like Superman, bro. When I say I took a knee like Superman, and everybody in the cast, they was looking like their mouth was dropped, like, oh my God. I don't want to spar with it, and this is the head coach. Not that, of the thing, everything. But I broke, I think I split. It was something this was my first time I ever broke. I had to wear it like, I don't think I still got it. It was like a little thing. My big toe. It's something, the bone got fractures or something, and I had to wait when it got healed up. But I think at that time I was on. I did have insurance, and I went to the doctor. And I was off for a whole week or two. And I did not get paid because it was like after hours, and I did it on my own time. And when I kid you not, bro, it being off was amazing, but actually, like, I could not walk for real like that. It's like if I walk on a certain way or with shoe, I can feel the bone of poking and everything. I swear, I know that's too much information, but hey, that was one of, now thank God. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, because one night I was sleeping, I was trying to make it heal fast and everything, so I slept with the boot on. But when I woke up, and I made sure it was tight on. I mean, I wrapped it tight and everything. And this one, I woke up, my boot was on the floor. And then I asked my brother, I was like, hey, did anybody come in and take my shoe off, my boot off of my shoe? And he's like, nah, nobody come in your room and take it off. And I said, you sure? He said, yeah, nobody gonna come in there and take it off. And then I went like, damn, that was God taking it off then, because you know, he was healing me through the process and everything. I'm not gonna lie, no demon's gonna take that off my feet. They're gonna be like, if it gonna mess it up, leave it on her. And I'm out here like, bro, and it's the mad stuff I be saying to them at a point. They not gonna help me like that. I be talking mass trash to them when I don't, because I don't have like certain stuff I can only take out on certain things. Like I can only take out on certain things, but it's like today I had rage today. I wanted to, like, it cause like, you know, with my hair being up like this, nobody giving like it's like they like, all right, I got like a little cross. I don't know, you will see it right here. I got like a little mark of what's called, God put on me a long time, but that's not point. What's called when I got my hair up and everything, nobody take me seriously. Nobody take me serious. I'm 6'2", and nobody taking me. It's like the ladies, they, you know, they do their thing, they smile and everything. They up here, they see my face and all that. But the guys, like, I'm not saying like, I'm just at least have respect. Can I get a little respect? Can I get a little respect? You know, and everything, like, for real, because I'm up here like, this is some bull. Like, people, when I stare at people, they usually turn their head, and I'm up here like, I got the dominance powers, but now they up here like, they staring. I'm up here like, bro, I'm not breaking eye contact, because like when you break eye contact, I remember like this, it's a two-way thing. All right, when you make eye contact with people and everything, you like don't ever do it with animals. Animals, that like, it's a dominant thing, like who got longer dominance and everything, and that's like y'all both staring at each other like, and y'all doing the same thing, like a gorilla. They tell you like, don't stare a gorilla in their eyes. That's going to make them tick off, and they gonna fight everything. So usually I do it to mess with people and everything. I know, Michael, why are you doing that? But sometimes I don't even do it just to mess with them, because like I said before, when you watch somebody in the eyes, what's called, you can see their eyes tell you everything. Tell you everything you need to know. Like a book, it can tell you everything you need to know, for real. So I'm out here like, alright, but I'm gonna do something like, I'm gonna let me get a refill. I was kidding. What's called, so I'm out here like, maybe do something like, I'm trying to look for this other flip flop. I guess I ain't gonna lie, I know you see me down here looking. I'm out here like, bro, where's this flip flop at? But I don't even know where it at right now. But I'm out here like, it just, at the same time, I just gotta let it go. I can't remember what I was saying. I gotta drink some more water. The food been tasting weird and everything. Bro, I've been eating just jambalaya, but it was turkey and everything. It's a smoked turkey. It looked like the actual real like pork type of turkey, but it's no pork in it. It's turkey but smoked. Tastes good too. But man, it's like, I'm not gonna lie, prices are rising. I don't know. I don't really have a lot to speak on the thing. For like, from my point of views, with prices rising, like at Kroger, I remember this Hispanic person came in there. I love Hispanic people. They're very generous. I know what I was talking about. You there? All right. What's it called, with that Spanish dude? Let me finish him. With that Spanish dude, he was like, what's called, he was buying something at her, and I was bagging, and then he was buying some avocados, right? This is like before the prices was going up, but nobody really noticed it. It went up. Well, it was like up when they rose the eggs up and everything. It was one time I seen like a dozen eggs cost $25. But when I say he brought, like, it was just like one, two, probably three avocados, and it cost like $8 or something, and $8 or something, or nine. It was up there, and he looked at it, and then he looked at on the cashier, and he looked at me, and I was doing that. I was about to laugh, and he looked back, he looked at the cashier, and he looked at me like, am I hearing something, seeing something wrong? And then that's when he said, I don't want it, everything. He said, you take it back. I started laughing, because I was like, yeah, because I knew what it felt like. I was like, I had to do. That Kroger card not working it's working. I'm not gonna lie, it did come through a lot, but sometimes that Kroger card not, like that Kroger with people who got that $10% off and everything. Sometimes it's not coming through for us either, for me personally. But what's called, yeah, with the people with my hair and everything, bro, when I say, like, I'm starting to not care, I gotta take it down, because I don't want to get stuck like this. But after I put some oil in my hair, hey, it feel good. And then on top of that, it's just people not messing with it. It's like I'm not in the shadows no more. It's like I blend in with the black community with my hair down, but when I got it up, they spread out, and like, who is he? Who is that guy? And I'm out here like, it's me. Come on now, y'all swarm back in, because people started to notice me and everything. They are, nah, I don't know you, my brother. Yeah, and they walk away. I'm out here like, bro, and I be trying, I do the nicest thing. I like, hey, yeah, everything. At a point on time, I got fed up. I was at work. I was fed up. I was trying not. I had to remember my own self. It's not give them reactions and everything. But I was like, man, I want to slap a N-word and everything. Because I wasn't getting that. I was used to people being like. They like, with my hair down here, I'm used to people being like, they look at me, it's the respect behind it. They look at me and everything. But it was, what can you really do? Because I remember I did this when Yachty had like, you remember when his hair was red, and he was like, it was about 2026 16, when Yachty had his hair like with balls in it and everything. I said, I didn't have that hairstyle for. I tried it one time at FedEx before, and I had like, I put these. She only had it on these, like, it was these white balls thing, everything. And I put it on beads in my hair, but it wasn't like the Yachty one. It was the big round one. And I was like, they like the same thing. Like, go ahead, put it. She put it all through my hair, and I had that. I was like, I had that and everything. And then when I went to work and everything, I was like, this grown man told me, he whispered it, and then I turned around like, what you say? And he moved around and everything. I couldn't catch him in time. So he said something like, he's had a female dog under his breath and everything. Because my hair was like that. And I looked at him. I tried to find him. And everything disappeared. He said it under his breath, but I was able to hear it. I never wore it again. I know you're not supposed to think where everybody don't care where everybody. But at the end of the day, I was like, I just wanted to try it and see what it like the Yachty type of hair. And I was like, I marked it off my chest book and everything. But I didn't really care for the hairstyle after a while. I was like, yeah, I don't really care for this. It was like, yeah, it was just one of them things and everything. But what's called, I took so my main thing was like braids straight back. Like when I got that, hey, I'm not even gonna lie, I still had like that because of how I dress. I have like some black forces that I was dressing in all black. I usually dress in all black right now, but what's it called? I got good shoes. My brother bought me a run everything. I'm not gonna lie, it's really good shoes. It's comfortable too. My feet don't hurt no more. I don't know why people are treating different. It's just how it is. It's not my first rodeo. I'm just like, damn, here we go again. That's how we doing it all the way. Here we go again. But hey, it is what it is. People gonna treat you different either type of way. It don't matter. I mean, like, you just gotta block it out. What I did over here, lock in, block it out. I mean, but it's gonna be that point in time when I do IRL streaming, and then you see me in the habitat. That's when I'm gonna focus on you while I'm streaming, because outside I know people gonna be focused on me. I'm gonna focus on you, for I won't be everywhere with looking around everything, be like all that. Nah, I'm focused on you, and everybody focus on me. I'm gonna focus on you, for I won't lose my attention span and be like, you got a problem, N-word. Nah, I wouldn't do that or anything, but I don't want to get like where a lot of people staring at me and shut down the streaming. No, I don't want to go that way. I'm sabotaging myself if I do that. And now, first time when somebody joined my my streaming when I was gaming before, because I was gaming and I would be talking to my self and everything. You know the little thing you do. It's not bad, because after that, I was at that point, I got consumed with clips. I was like, all that I was playing my brother. I was like, all I gotta do is talk to myself and everything, and this and that, and then I chop it up and put it on YouTube and let it fly and everything. But that I got convicted. I'm not gonna lie, I got convicted hard on that. God convicted me, and I got sicked off of that. It was some stuff I had to learn, because it's like I'm a representative. I can't say it right, but what's it called? You know what I'm saying? I'm out here like, it's like, all right, he got all his pieces on the chessboard, and they doing what they supposed to do, and then you got me over here like, you mother doing that and doing all that and everything, and then the big boss man, Yahweh, he turned around and he looked down there. He said, what he doing? You know how you zoom in on your phone and everything? He zoom in closer. Yeah, I'm out here. Oh, nah, I'm getting what's called, and my stream going up and all that. Yeah, I'm having people join everything. I'm not gonna lie, people was joining, people was like in there, talking. I got invited to game, but my language just got like dirtier and dirtier and dirtier. I mean, my name on there is Cornbread, but at the same time, how I was talking on there and what other people were saying, I was giving the same energy what they was giving, and I was putting it out there. It was not good. It wasn't good. So, like, yeah, I can game and everything, but I just gotta be calm what I can say. I might slip up and say N-word multiple times, but I can't be like, I can't just go crazy what I say out there, because it's like people actually listen, and like I actually seen like I can't joke like I used to joke. Like I'm starting. I gotta like really establish that, because it was this one time, this dude at work and everything, I was joking, and I said something about, like, it was something violent. I said, because he said something like, what happened if somebody wanted to box you? It was like a famous boxer, I can't remember the name, but he wanted to box you, and I said, and it was too late to take it back, because I tried to reroute it, and then he was like, nah, it was too late to take it back. So what's it called, I said something like he wanted boxing and everything. It was no money online. I said he can catch this big 4-5 and everything. And then that's when it's like his eyes just lit up and everything, and downloaded that. And then when I said, what about you? He said he's a boxer, but he was like, yeah, he can catch this and he repeated like what I was saying, but just another weapon and everything. I went like, and now I looked at that, and then I try to fix it and I couldn't fix it. So it be certain words I say on here and certain stuff I do on here. It's like everybody got something to answer back to. The enemy team, they got somebody they got to answer back to. Everybody got a job they got to do, but at the same time, you can still have fun and have love for this. But you got to remember what you try. I'm trying to help. I want to help and share my story to people. It's like little by little, I share and everything, but you know, you tagging along, you see the journey, you will see what my testimony is. But I'm not ashamed of sharing my story either, not at all. I just share it little by little. That's how I am, and that's how I just get to know you more and more. But whenever you want to talk in the chat, I'm all ears. But you know, little by little we can go at it. But I'm gonna get off. We already hit the hour and everything, 50. and I'm not even gonna lie, I shared some stuff I didn't even think I was gonna share today. I knew I needed to share something more and more story, but deeper, and something help. It probably helped you, probably don't, probably will. You never know, But I hope it did help you for real. I'm glad you stayed and you actually watched the video for real. If for real, I ain't gonna lie, cause sticking around, people are sticking around, but people won't like stick around. Or people watch the video, but not really listen to the video. I just hope and trust you was listening to the video and you actually watched the video. But thank you for sticking around and thank you for watching. This is Dream King. I'll see you later. Thanks. And remember, pray before you go to sleep. That's some real stuff for